Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Jaybarz from CZT Sue Clark. Now I've seen this one out for a bit and I don't know, it just struck me, hey, let's give it a try. All right. And part of it, I was looking at it thinking, oh, is this one hard? And it's not so bad. Plus, you can play with it a number of ways. All right. Oh, I'm going to do it this way. All right. So it starts off with a straight line, wherever you want the top to be. You have to place it, sort of, right? Maybe a little longer. All right. Then, as the name might suggest, J. So the first one, because we're going to do the longest first, go, figure out where your center is and go just a smidge, well, depending on whichever side you're starting. Since I'm having it aimed to the right, I went a little bit to the right. And then, whatever distance you wish to separate these by, do. And then just make little J's and continue. I think I might just stick with that. Then, on the other side, same idea. Now I'm going to try this side. I'm going to do this going up. Just because I like to see, I don't like to have the pen covering what I'm doing. Like that. All right, then, this one I'm just going to come around with a little curve line there. This one I'm going to extend it a little bit. Try to have them a little even, but, it's Zentangle. It doesn't have to be. And this creates what I lovingly call the Acme hole. And, there we go. And there we go. It can go either direction. And if we hold it this direction, guess what? Because this is it. This is the tangle. But you get to play with it just however you might want to play with it. Let's see if I can I'm going to make a little bit of a gap, I think, just so it's kind of even. I'm going to have some go the opposite direction. And then going the opposite direction, you can kind of thinking hollow bow. And just, as if you're drawing that. And then just, eyeball or whatever works for you. It's interesting. You know what? No, I didn't feel comfortable doing these the other way. But it doesn't feel comfortable this way either, completely. But I think maybe just like a hair. It's just so funny. I mentioned that, I don't remember if it was last video or video before. I remember talking about it. Could eyeball this. It's like just realized this way too. But that's no fun. All right, and then we'll do the same thing here. And so this one, you play with it however you want. You could. The sky is the limit. Take a look at the For More Inspiration link. I'm going to put to this way because I thought that was really neat that she did this on her step out. But look at Sue's step out. Again, that's the For More Inspiration link in the description section. And you will see all of the different neat ways to play with this. Now, I'm going to throw something out there. Because you can extend lines if you're careful and make it so it's not necessarily visible. You might want to make these a little shorter than you think, because you could always carefully, like I said, extend them. And then also, and even like this, if I get right to the end, and that's okay because, like this one, I'm just going to bring it right over. But this one, I'll extend it a little bit and bring it over. And that way, they're kind of even-ish. It doesn't have to be perfect. But that's just something that I was finding, okay, that's helpful to just do it that way. So that way it's like, you don't have a line remorse. We can call it that. So that way it's, well, see, I don't know if I can hollabow this all the way. Well, sort of. I was trying to get them like into that corner more, but that's all right. And, yeah, so just a thought, because I was like, it's like, well, I don't need to make this line as long as I think it should be, like I said, because you could extend it. And then two, so say, like on, either of these, if I didn't have this in mind to do, I could have extended the line out a little bit further and added more of these little J's. Because it doesn't matter. However many you do, it's up to you. So just really, it's way more fun, way more neat than I had originally thought. I love tangles like that. There's so many that's like, oh, that's cooler than I thought. Oh, nice. Why did I wait so long to play with that? And then for shading, yeah, it's kind of like, because these are all going into the Acme hole, we can just put some graphite there. And if you, I was just using this on a session, and I have a lot of graphite. I should have realized that. I'm like, woo, that ended up really dark. Okay, by now I can add some. Every once in a while, it's a good idea to just, see what's left on there, use it first. And we can bring that down into the, the J. See, and also, it looks like a fountain too, so you could have fun with that, depending on what you have in mind for your project. It's just really, really cool. Super neat. And again, and it also could just be kind of random. That's one of the last boxes that Sue has. It could just be random. She has them in some really neat patterns, but it's Zentangle. You do what you want to do. It's good. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button. And while you're clicking, and if you haven't done so yet, click on the subscription button to subscribe to the channel. Again, the description section, links to step outs. I always do my own version and then link to the creator of the Tangle. Below that, ways to connect with me if you wish. I have a link to my website. You can follow my blog there. Or my Facebook page, you can follow there for links to classes, daily Tangle. On my blog, I put out the daily Tangle. Someday I'll get better at like putting out a calendar or something, so that way, you could be notified via my website. But right now, Facebook, there are some other ways too. So if you click on the classes/sessions link, you will see other ways like Eventbrite, Meetup.com. Those are free services that you can, sign up for an account on and follow me as well if you don't happen to be on Facebook. But if you are, we also have an amazing group of Tanglers that belong to the Tangle Addicts community. It is so fantastic. We always have fun when we do our classes, sessions, and the fun just extends to those of us that are on Facebook and utilize the group. There are 4 questions to answer in order to gain entry, just so you're aware. But come and join us. Like I said, we have a lot of fun. Let's see, and what else is there? I think that's pretty much it. And if I've missed it, watch tomorrow's or watch yesterday's. I don't script this because that's not fun. It's not fun to do, and it's not fun to listen to. All right, so with that, thank you again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.